Hey everyone, my name's Drew, and this is what I really look like. I know it's really insanely early for a face reveal, and most YouTubers don't do it this early, but the reason I wanted to go ahead and get over with is because I plan on doing travel vlogs, and I wanted to make videos with my friends and siblings, and I'm kind of really lazy and I kind of don't want to wear a mask. Also, I don't really have much time anymore because apart from being a full-time high school student as well as doing college for dual credit, I picked up a job. So I do not have time to be even like editing little pictures of me. It's not really in the pages right now. And also, I don't mind people seeing my face. I realized the only reason I wanted to be faceless is so my friends and family like didn't see me and think I was weird. But then I realized that like all my friends and family knew, so it wasn't actually that big of an issue for me. Second of all, I wanted to say thank you all for, I think, 605. It might be more by the time I post this, but thank you all for 600 plus subscribers. I also definitely was not expecting to grow this fast. I jumped from 100 subscribers to 600 within a month, and that's a lot. It's kind of crazy. So apart from just having really big jump in audience, I've also been really busy. I just want to say I am grateful for all the attention and welcome to all my new subscribers. Sorry it has been so long. I was originally planning on making an 100 subscribers post, and then I posted that dumb short with my sister's stupid 6'7" drawing, and it literally got an insane amount of views. Nothing I had ever seen ever before, oh my gosh. And I just like, I don't want to say it went viral, but it kind of did, and it kind of launched me. I need to stop using the word kinda. I don't want to say it went viral necessarily, but it kind of did, and I was not expecting to have my audience grow this fast. I was expecting to have a little more time to make an 100 subscribers video. And now there's 600 of you. Bit behind on that, my bad. So first of all, I just want to say thank you for all the support. I am so excited for this year. And I am excited to see what we make next. In this video, aside from doing a face reveal, I also wanted to discuss what I plan on doing in 2026. So it's gonna be kind of boring, I'm sorry. Me and my sister were originally planning on doing like she draws something and then I redraw it and we see who like did it better, just for the fun of it. And we still will do that video. It's just she's mad busy and I'm busy and we could not find a time where our schedules will meet up, and like I need to go ahead and make this video. It's been quite long enough. So yeah, let's get into the video. My video idea for today is I'm going to write a short story with time constraints, and like I'll pick out a theme beforehand, but I have to write an entire short story within an hour. It has to be 10 pages at least, and has to have at minimum 2 characters with speaking lines and diverse characteristics. I'm doing this because I want to start 2026 off right and creatively, because I have been so absolutely busy with work and school and college. It has been really difficult to sit down and focus. So I made this video not only just so I could voice over while I am hurriedly typing sped up for an hour, and just to encourage myself, but also to set a goal. I want to get better at writing. I want to get better at art. I want to get better at a lot of things. I want to join a band. I want to be a voice actor. I want to do basically everything under the sun. And I guess I'm taking you along with the ride. And I hope that's okay. Sorry if this video is really boring, actually. I need to shut my mouth. Anyway, let's get started. So, the prompt for my short story I've decided is going to be a Beauty and the Beast rewrite with some like fantasy elements. There's going to be an elf in there. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. I'm sorry. I like elves. I think they're cool. Anyway, let me see if I just showed it. Okay, so the idea is two monsters fall in love. One of them is called a monster by society, and that is actually going to be the elf, because elves and humans are at war. And then the other monster is going to be a man who was very vain, and so he got cursed by a witch. Obviously, that's going to be the beast. And he considers himself a monster, even though people do not disvalue him because of his injuries. He just disvalues himself because he perceives himself as worthless because he's ugly. And together, they find themselves on a merry little journey where hopefully they'll fall in love if I have enough time. Otherwise, they'll just kill each other. And then they stab each other in the throat, is how this will end, if I don't have enough time. So anyway, also I hear you saying, if you don't have enough time to give them a good ending, why would you time yourself? I'm not gonna get it done otherwise. Sorry. I procrastinate way too bad. Don't talk to me. We are, I don't know why it's doing that. We are officially starting our timer now. So with the face reveal territory, I will be doing some more in-person shorts, but I also will be keeping up with the little short style comic strips I do and the art content. I want to do some more art-focused content about the art projects I have to do for school, just fun things that I do with my siblings or friends, as well as my own personal passions about art. I also want to do some TV show reviews and book reviews, and basically I'm just going to use this channel to yap about whatever I am currently obsessed with, whether it be a show that I watched when I was like 2 years old and I'm rewatching all of it to say, I don't know, it's kind of boring because it was made for 2-year-olds, or whether I'm going into a really deep analysis of Stargate Season 6 and why I absolutely hated it. Even though I love the rest of the series, yes, I will be making a video on that one day. Actually, maybe I won't. That'll be like an hour long and I don't want to do that. Anyway, I'm really excited for this channel and it's gonna be a lot of different things. So if you're here for my short style content, then not much is going to change, and that's what I will assure you. Will I be making some silly, stupid shorts where I show my face? Yes, I will. I'll also probably be showing off like some of the collections I have, because I collect not necessarily antiques, but older things and, just stuff in general. If you've seen the creator Narami, think of it similar to that. She does draw her outfits, she does vlogs, mini vlogs. I might do that. And then she also keeps up with those miniature comics, which is probably what I will continue doing, because I think it's fun. For those of you who are interested in my long-form content, I will probably be more of a commentary YouTuber, but like more chill, because I actually don't know much going on about the world, and I'd rather just watch stupid children's shows and talk about whether I like them or not. I also want to pick up streaming and, just like playing online games with my viewers, whether it be Gartic Phone, drawing on Magma, or I don't know what other like games there are for like you and your viewers to play, but I'd love to try some of that out, as well as gaming clips just in general. FYI, I do suck at games, but I love Psychonauts, and I would love to play a playthrough for all of y'all. So yeah, if you do have any like suggestions about what you'd like to see me do, you can totally drop them in the comment section so I can hear them out. Also, I want to get better at voice acting, so if you have a project you want a voice actor for and you think you actually like my voice, I'm totally chill volunteering for that too. So back to the rest of the video. That is time up. So that's so embarrassing. OMG, the way I thought I would write faster than that. Double spaced, I have 4 pages. Not double spaced, not double spaced, I have 2. Oh, 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 okay, my bad. Oh gee, that's so embarrassing. The way I thought I was good too. So, I have to say, even though I definitely did not finish it and it genuinely is not very good, this was a lot of fun. I felt more encouraged to not like get distracted because, you know, I was on the time crunch and you know, I had to like get it done because it was part of the time crunch. I wrote not as much as I thought I would. Which is like, it's kind of not embarrassing. The way I thought I would write so much faster, I would not. Anyway, time to read it out loud to see how good it really is.
Oh, yeah, I don't know how to look at that. No, Logan. Because if it's bad, I don't have to put it in the video. Yeah, okay. Here is the product of an hour of work from moi. Sif stared at his face, the deep gashes that mangled his once perfect features only seeming to worm themselves deeper into his skin as he tried to ignore their presence. Angry with himself for staring at the witch's handiwork yet again, he shoved the mirror away, its nose ring clanging noisily on the stone floor at the castle. He turned and grabbed his cane from the work table, the rough bark scraping at his hands as he used it to limp towards his bedroom door. He flung the door open, its hinges squeaking noisily as he shielded his eyes from the bright morning sun. He paused, looking for the small wheelchair that usually resided outside his door, only to find it had rolled down the small hill that resided in front of his hut. He groaned, even more upset he even paused. Am I dyslexic? Pause. Am I dyslexic? Like, what the sigma? Okay. Even more upset than he already was. Putting the cane at an angle to better balance himself as he approached the chair, he hobbled his way down the hill. After a short while of this difficult way of travel, he reached the chair. Its small frame was made of wood, with metal wheels similar to wagons attached to either side. Sid had especially requested the town's blacksmith make it when he first arrived at the small town of Stockbrow, using the last of his gold coins to afford the smith's high fees. He sat down, relieved to have this easier mode of transport, and began wheeling himself towards the small village town center. It was a shopping day. Aelin dashed through the cheese. Am I actually dyslexic? I'm going to kill myself. Through the trees, the barking of the human hunting dogs growing louder and louder. She cast another confusing spell, the magic sparkling wildly as she threw it haphazardly behind her, too concerned with where she was going to properly aim. The dogs stopped once more, sniffing around in circles as they had the previous times before that. The human owners began yelling angrily at them, their voices fading as she ran even faster than before. I've got to find a place to hide, she thought, reaching out with her magic to see if any magical hotspots had been hidden away from the humans. Her searching brought back a thin light of magic, the coloring distorted and gray, obviously the work of a curse or hex which had been placed upon someone. She began following it, a slight glimmer of hope awakening in her chest. To maintain curses, the cursor had to remain nearby. If she could find the cursed human, she was sure to find the creature that had placed the curses in the first place, and with them, a safe place to hide. The sound of the dogs picked up once more, the lips of their owners seemingly filling them with new vigor. Aelin ran faster. Change view. Sif wheeled himself into the town's entrance, bringing small children that always waited for his arrival so they could help push him around town, as well as subsequently take turns riding the wheelchair as he shot. Hi, Mr. Sif, one of them exclaimed, his missing front teeth preventing him from properly saying the Sif's name. Hey kids, how are you doing today? Sif responded, ruffling the small boy's dirty blonde hair. Also, Mr. Sif, another said, her braided red hair flowing behind her as she ran around the stationary wheelchair. Are you ready to go to the market? He asked, watching as a small group of 5 all nodded excitedly. Alrighty then, let's go. The group soon began a long trek towards the town center, each child using all their might to help push Sif forward. Finally, when they reached the market, finally they reached the market, its large stalls providing a wide variety of foods and goods he could select from. As always, his first stop was at Marie's stall. Oh, Jim, I'm afraid that's embarrassing. I know what I thought. Hi, Sif. How's the weather treat ya? Are you keeping warm up there with the cold that's been coming in? She called, cleaning out the large butcher's knife she used to divide the cuts of meat she had for sale, and slamming it into the wood of her stall's table. I'm doing fine, Marie, he replied, and wheeled up to the side of the stall before carefully propping himself up on his cane. He gave a nod to the now larger crowd of children, signaling that they could play with his chair as he shopped. The kids gave a delighted shriek and immediately began wheeling each other around with the now open feet. Marie chuckled, packaging up Sif's usual credible lamb. You spoil those kids, Sif. You ought to tell them that such a chair ain't a toy. It's fine. I know how to repair any damage they give to it. Sif grinned, his face contorting unnaturally as he did. And just between you and me, the parents give me discounts when I let them play with it. Marie chuckled again, finishing wrapping up Sif's food by showing the thin paper with a wax wound. Sif had never encountered such a thing before coming to the village, but then again, he had... Holy freak. He had also never had to purchase anything at such a market. He grabbed the food off the counter, placing it in a small sewing satchel, an item he had encountered. Holy freaking sigma. He had, that's not the right word. An item he had acquired in an earlier journey in an earlier time, a time before he was a prisoner in his own body, a time when he was free. Sif placed the small wooden totem he had carved in exchange for the meat and waved Marie goodbye, looking towards the next stall. Change of point of view. Aelin stumbled, her body screaming out she should take a rest. She recovered, continuing to run as fast as she possibly could, the house from the doors preventing her from entertaining the idea for more than a second.
Oh, then I ran out of time. So this is the ending. She ran into the small village square and saw Sif, and they both exploded because of magic. The end. And that's it. That's the whole story. A whole 2 pages. Isn't that magical? That's so anticlimactic. Anyway, thank thanks so much for watching. Sorry this video was kind of like mad boring. I hope you at least had fun, and if you would like to read this terrible, boring, unfinished short story, be my guest. The link is in the description. And also, have a great day, everybody.
Skibbity